first is called kama. It aims at physical attainment. The second is called artha, which aims at removal of pain. Pain is physical, mental and spiritual, but mainly it is in the psychic realm. When we do not understand something, this also causes mental pain. Hence, one meaning of artha is also meaning. The spirit behind the word artha is that which removes pain. As the pain of hunger and of many other types is removed by money, so artha is also used in the sense of money. The scope of psychic wealth is vast, but this also does not last. It does not survive physical death. The psychic impressions which remain unexpressed in the physical arena remain with the soul. The body is lost into oblivion. A scholar in the next life may be a fool or an illiterate person. Even in this life, the mind does not retain its wealth. Think of a big learned man who has gone mad for an MA in philosophy, who does the job of a clerk in a business firm. He loses his earnings of mind. Therefore, accumulation of mental wealth is also not a stable position. The third one is to try to convert the psychic stuff into cognition. This effort is called the Dharma. Dharma is of two types, primary and secondary. The primary Dharma is expressed only in human beings. Therefore, the establishment of pure cognition or Bhagavata Dharma is only possible in humans. Secondary Dharma is that of the body, of various organisms or creatures. When the movement of life reverts to the original state, i.e. consciousness, there is still movement there, but no expression. When Svabhava, one's own nature, is converted into Svarupa, one's original stance, Gati, mobility, continues, but there is no expression. This is the peculiarity of this stage. Hence there is no vibration, and hence no expression. As this stage is absolute and eternal, it cannot be symbolized. The movement of life, therefore, should be from physical to psychic, from psychic to psychospiritual, and from psychospiritual to spiritual. Those who are not moving in this direction are moving towards great catastrophe, and in the end they will finally be converted into iron or wood. All the potentialities and powers of human beings should be fully utilized, from the crude to the subtle, and from the subtle to the causal, and from the causal to that which is beyond cause and effect. Is the path of progress. You will follow this path, and this will lead you to your desideratum. In the process of sanchara, the abstract is crudified, and in the reverse process, matter is powdered down and becomes suppler and suppler until it is fully liberated from the crudifying effect. Therefore, one has to avoid depraving propensities, which lead to more physicality and promote elevating tendencies of mind vrittis. The correct way to get rid of depraving tendencies is not to repeat to oneself that I shall avoid this tendency or that. Suppression is not the proper way to weaken these tendencies. Do not suppress, but channelize. Humans are psychic beings. We convert the psychic into the spiritual. Let elevating tendencies be converted into a spiritual wave. There are 49 propensities. Collect them and awaken the 50th, the paravritti. When this will be awakened, you will enter the realm of pure cognition, which is called Brahmadhamma, or the abode of the Supreme. The mind has to be made one-pointed. As long as this is not done, you will not be established in pure consciousness. Devotion to the Supreme Entity is withdrawal of all other attachments, and their concentration into Vishnu, or Paramapurusha. The foundation or the base of all other propensities is unstable. Only the base of the 50th propensity, i.e. para, is stable in the Supreme Entity. The stable base is one and not many. One has to be persistent and tenacious in this respect. You have to adopt only one goal, one base and one name. By keeping more than one direction, the para will be distorted. The psychospiritual wave will not be consolidated. Remember that for you there is only one name of the Supreme Entity and not many like Kali, Vishnu, etc. In this regard, the story of Hanuman is very instructive. Someone asked him, Hanumanji, you are always repeating Ram, Ram, never uttering the name of Narayan. What is the matter? Hanuman said that although he knew that Rama and Narayana are one and the same, even then he accepted Rama as his only Lord. Srinata yana kinate shabhede paramatmani. The meaning of the word Rama are many, but they lead to the same truth, i.e. Paramapurusha. The first meaning is Ramante Yoginaha Yasmin. The entity upon which the yogis meditate is Rama, i.e. Paramapurusha. The second meaning is Rati Mahidara, the one who is most resplendent, a light from which all other lights derive their power to enlighten. This also means Paramapurusha. The third is Ravanasya Maranam Ramaha. The one who kills the ten-faced demon Ravana is called Rama. The ten-faced demon is none other than the base propensities of human mind, which function in all 10 directions. Only when you go into the shelter of the Paramapurusha, this ten-faced demon is killed. Similarly, the word Narayana also means Paramapurusha. Nara has 3 meanings: water, Paramaprakriti, and devotion. The word Ayana means the shelter, therefore one who is the abode of devotion. It also means the Paramapurusha. Hence it is clear that for the sake of psycho-spiritual progress, one-mindedness is very necessary. Para needs only one ID and no confusion. There should be one aim, one way, and one name to guide a person on the way. None of these should be 2 in number. When one makes progress on this path, one will notice that there is movement in the spiritual realm, not only movement, but acceleration also. In fact, there is no pause on this way, and it is an eternal journey. The next question is, what is the method of this movement? Is it necessary to determine whether one should sit facing east or west or north or south? The opinions of scholars differ. There will be difficulty, since the scholars are bound to give conflicting views. The mind will again be in confusion, what to accept and what to reject. The scriptures, religious books, also expressing in different languages and give varying directions regarding the actual path to be followed. Moreover, if you want to read all the scriptures, it requires 200 years, while life is not that long. Art is long, life is short. You cannot afford to waste any part of your precious life in these conflicting theories. Shrutayo vibinaha smritayo vibinaha Nika munir yasya matamna binam dharmasya tattvam nihitam guhayam mahajano yena gataha saha panta. In the spirit of Dharma, the soul of spirituality is hidden in the guha, i.e., your eye feeling. You need not go to temples or mosques to find it. The Lord of your inner shrine is hungry, and you are offering feasts in the outer world to attain him. You have a jewel in your hand, you throw it away and spread your hand in begging before others, asking them to give alms. Your Lord is there in your own eye feeling. How to find him? Learn from those who are practical, those who have done sadhana, their lives and have realized themselves, and follow them. The scriptures of the scholars will not rescue you. They are no support on this path. How is the ultimate truth hidden in your eye feeling? It is like Ileshu Tailam Dalineva Sarpihi. He is steering you as the oil is in the oilseed. Crush the seed through sadhana and you get the oil. Separate the mind from condition or consciousness and see that its resplendence lightens up your whole inner being. He is like butter in curd. Churn it and he will appear from within. Churn your mind through sadhana and Paramapurusha will appear. Like butter from curd, he is like a subterranean river in you. Remove the sands of mind, you will find the clear and cool waters within. Thus it will be seen that for all creatures there is only one desideratum, and it is Paramapurusha. Move inward and you will attain him. What will you say to Paramapurusha then? What should be your prayer? It should be, O Lord, lead me on the correct path. Let not my intellect be distracted from the path of truth. You are all the children of Paramapurusha. You will certainly attain him. You will not deviate from the path of truth. To attain him is your birthright. The meaning of Gayatri Chanda is this: O Lord of this resplendent light that pervades all, let not my mind, my intellect deviate from truth. Show me the way, lead me on the correct path. I meditate on thy divine effulgence, so that my intellect is guided towards you. The same is the spirit of lead me from the unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. Asatoma sarkamaya tamasoma yotirkamaya mitryoima ritangamaya aviravirmaedi. Where the intellect has adopted the correct path, the internal symbolization will not express in the physical arena, but be reconverted into spiritual wave. Forget about your past mistakes or sins. All these symbolizations will be converted into cognition. Once this is done, one is no longer a sinner. One is pure as anyone else. The devil has become an angel. Therefore I say that even if the most sinful approaches me single-mindedly, I deliver him or her from all sins. He or she will surely attain the desideratum of life. One day everyone has to come to the Lord's shelter. The sooner it is done, the better. Ananda Purnima, 24th of May, 1971, DMC.